Are you in SHS 3? I know most of my viewers are in SS, and I have a pour for you. Indeed, ditto ditto. I go by the name Amanda Amaponsa Donko, a student of the prestigious KNUST Senior High School, and we are live on One Radio Africa for the Voices Show. What's trending in school?
Well, we are welcoming the Form 1s, and also majority, especially the Form 3s, here have our minds on, Wassce. So that's what we are all preparing for.
Okay, so currently, what's trending in school is the SRC week, and we welcoming the Form 1s, and now all minds to Wassce. Like, we are waiting for Laga, I say. You can't just write it too.
By the way, which school are you from?
Okay, I'm in St. Mary's Senior High School, popularly known as Mary's.
Okay, that's nice. So it means not only in my school do we believe in Laga, you also believe in Laga in Mary's and that of Sueju Senior High School.
So currently, what's trending in school is now the Form 3s are all serious now. We are looking for Laga to write our Wassce. So the Laga thing is all about Apple. The questions we need before we go and sit behind our Wassce papers to write. And you should know we are getting more than ready. We are teaching though, but so you need support. You need support, something to boost us. We are putting our faith on the teaching us though, but we still need support.
What's trending is Black Sheriff and his management things, and then his new single, that's Kweku the Traveler. When you listen to that song, it seems it was referring to how he fucked up during his when he signed up with his management team here, how he fucked up. So that's what is trending.
Black Sheriff's music, Kweku the Traveler. But my friends here were talking about stuff that were not really necessary. Everyone knows that Black Sheriff now is trending, be it in our various schools, even hospital beds. People on the sick bed, when they hear who never fucked up, like that part, no hands, then they'll start putting their hands down. Like that side alone, it's a whole mood. That's so nice. We are all Form 3, so I know we are all Wassce minded. And when it comes to Laga, we are all hoping for the best.
Oh, yeah.
We are praying our questions will just drop ditto. There's a lot of people saying, he's my best friend, she's my best friend, he's my best friend, she's my best friend. Do you find yourself in those situations?
Yeah, best friend is someone who inspires me, who listens to me when I'm going through a whole lot, and who tries to advise me. Yeah.
So, who is your best friend, if you can mention the name?
Okay, so I have two best friends, a
Sure.
female and a male.
Sure.
So Joycelyn Ansa and Patrick Ijabin.
You see, we have this issue going on board. We have something we call best friends with benefits,
Yes.
quote and unquote. Let me put it that way. You have a best friend with that quote and unquote statement with benefits.
Yeah.
What benefits do you gain from your best friend?
Okay, as I said, they normally inspire me and we learn together. Yesterday, for instance, my best friends and myself were able to finish the whole topic, something like the calculus integration. We were able to learn it. He helped me out, and I also helped him with some questions in geography. Although he doesn't learn geography, he doesn't study geography, but he wanted to know something about it, so I had to just teach him.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Honorable Stephen. Philosophy,
Okay.
Honorable Stephen,
Yeah.
who is your best friend? But before you answer that, what's your philosophy about best friend?
Okay. So when I think of best friends, I like to ignore the word best.
Why?
It's a friend, just friend. I count everybody as a friend. And move on.
So you don't have that particular friend that stays with you even in your dying state?
Well, actually, not really. But then I would not like to be so ignorant of one friend I have. Evelyn Dia. She just came in Form 2 girl. She's that kind of person I would like to call best friend, as you put it. But me per se, I'm okay with friends. That's all.
You know, there's this issue popping up saying best friends with benefits or a friend with benefits. Are you gaining that from your friend?
Okay. So well, when I hear best friends with benefits, I understand it the other way around. But if you are talking of benefits, as in the word benefit, then I can say yes. Indirectly at school, she kind of supports me financially because we do it. It goes, I give, she gives back when she's in need. So that's how it goes.
So you don't gain any other special benefits from her?
Nah, there's no special.
Are you so sure? Because you're a head
Very
boy,
sure.
so you don't want to disgrace yourself.
Oh nah, like that's the truth.
A best friend is someone who supports you in terms of needs, and then who is always there for you when you need that person. So my best friends are Williams and Thomas and Sylvester.
Steven is a big fat liar. Ash! Who will see a best friend, especially a female, and won't get anything in return? I repeat, anything in return. It's not only about talking in terms of financial needs or something. At least taking her to the jam, so we are all in SS, right? And we go for entertainment and stuff. Are you saying he's a Roman father? I beg to differ. Steven can be the head boy, whatever. But let me tell you, when it comes to the opposite sex, we have some hormonal changes being in our system. So Steven, if you're not having that, then I think you are wood.
Okay, so I think Steven is a very big liar. First of all, for saying he has a Form 2 female bestie who is not like a bestie, but is a bestie and supportive financially. Like, how come the girl is so close to you and she's in Form 2 and you are in Form 3? It's not logic. You are supposed to be. If she's not your friend, she's not your friend. If she's a friend, she's your friend. What is your bestie or your bestie? And one is kind of then. It's not logic.
So I'm going to ask you guys a question. Hey, I need you guys to be honest with me because this is serious. This is some hidden secrets we are giving to all the Form 3s out there. So if you lie, you are disgracing your own self. So guys, what will you do if you actually found a paw? I mean the detoed one, the one that in an hour time, under your decks. 1 hour to paper.
Under your decks.
Under your decks. What will
As
you
in
do?
the decks we are going to write, where you're going to sit to write, like
The exams.
No, not really. One say, you go to a room to prepare yourself to write the exam, right?
Yeah.
In that room where you were sitting, now questions no that's here. Like you placed your hand under the desk, you didn't actually know what you were doing there, but you found out there were some questions there, so you decided to go through. When you brought it out, you saw WAEC 2022. WAEC 2022. If you had seen that paper under a desk 1 hour to time, what would you have actually done? Be honest to yourself.
Okay, so with me, here lies the case that we go to the exams or 30 minutes before time.
Mm-hmm.
So meaning I have 30 minutes to learn that paper. So what I'm going to do is to sit down and make sure I memorize everything. And see, the best thing for you to do is to learn. You're not supposed to rely on that point. In fact, do you know you're supposed to learn? And when you get that point, you just go through. But that one is really going to help you. But if you tell yourself you are going to wait for the apple or the lager, so that when it comes, you just sit down and learn everything. I don't think that one is going to help. It's better for you to learn everything, or you learn something, or you know something about everything, than to know everything about something.
So what you're trying to say is, since you use 30 minutes, like you actually go and sit before time.
Yeah.
So you are going to use 30 minutes to scan through those plenty questions.
At least, yeah, it's going to see little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. It's better. See, knowing something small is even better than knowing none, or than knowing nothing. You get it?
I think that's your point of view.
Yeah.
You don't want to be honest. Stephen, be honest to me. What would you do?
Right. So I find Laga under my desk. To be frank, I'm not getting your situation well, but then it will depend on the situation. Okay, so
Stephen,
yes.
1 hour before paper. Okay, the paper was found, the lager was found 8 o'clock. We are going to start our exam 9 o'clock a.m. And you see the lager under your desk. What would you do?
I mean, returning it. Who are you returning it to? If I should say I'm going to return it, who am I returning it to?
I don't want your guy, Anna.
Listen, me the answer like, you see, you found the paper. Okay, there's a possibility it's not even the as I've seen it, it's not what it is. You see, so I mean I don't know.
You know, from what you are saying, this is a mistake last two. Is it last 2 years? Yes, they did. Actually, their core math paper was flying on air like social media, and they were like, "Paper way, it does not look like a paper that will
Paper
come."
question
Funny enough, when they went, there, it was the same thing, from section B all through to section A. So if you are a type that you've gone through this situation, you saw a paper, maybe you've gone to write an exam, you saw a likely question like that, and you didn't really study it. You've gone through that encounter, and this time it's your life. For Wassce is your life, and you've seen Laga, and you are telling me you are going to return it. Are you for real?
Frankly speaking, one, I don't really believe in that statement. It's your life, but then, okay, okay, for sure. Like I was saying, you don't really know this is the actual thing going to come. So I'll learn it like the way I learn any other book.
That's what you're going to actually
Yeah, I'm
do.
not going to put my mind that okay, it's a poor. But
But when
if
you,
I'm going
when
to
she
go
was,
through,
do you know when she was talking, she was like, they've written Wassce 2022 on it.
Yes.
And everything,
Good.
everything has been verified.
let me give this situation. Maybe let's say it happened that as they were bringing the papers from the office to the center, they lodged in one class 1st before they sent it, so it was left there. Then I can say that I will take it back to them. That I will do. But if it
So
happens
wait,
that
you will not scan through it.
oh, well, I won't say I will not see. It's a paper you are holding. No, listen, I'm being frank. You are holding. You surely see something. You surely see a question. But I won't take it as in say, I'm going to hide it, learn everything, before I send it or something. I'll just take it to them.
Okay, I think that's your idea about seeing Laga an hour before time. This time we are diving into the examination hall.
Okay.
We've entered the examination. I hope you all pray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you pray before paper starts.
Yeah.
You also pray before paper starts.
Yeah. Usually.
Like you pray. I mean prayer, like pray, pray, pray. Be it, okay, we are all Christians here, so you do pray to God. You see, there's something that is a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
This is blessing in disguise. When you start writing the exam, then maybe a paper fell down. Right under your chair, there was a paw under your chair. The solutions to the question you are solving is under your chair. Obefa na unfa.
It fell from my chair. As in, we've not started the paper.
Master, you started your paper. Oh.
Started your
You are
paper.
ready. You are writing. Oh. And let's say the wind started blowing, so your paper, yes, it also fell in the process. As you are about to pick your paper, you found that there was a paper under your desk with solutions on it.
Gosh.
And this is blessing in disguise, of course. I know everyone is praying that, oh God, help me pass. And this is the only blessing you can get. Would you raise up your hand saying, say, there's a paper here with solutions on it, or you will copy?
I'll give it out.
Stephen,
I'm being frank. We are talking to the guy who sat in an exams hall when even the examiners were given a poll and I still didn't use it.
wow.
Yeah. So I'm very confident about what I'm saying.
So yours is with or without a poll, you will pass.
I'll
Better.
write and pass.
With or
I
without.
may not get A. I may not get B.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll get a university. That's my law. I should get a university. Whenever my daddy sends me money, that's what he tells me on phone. Make sure you get a university.
He's not looking at the 8A, 6A, 7A.
Nope.
You
I
get your
don't
house.
need-
You don't like those things.
No, not that we don't like,
You like.
but that is not the aim.
Wait, you like 8A,
Yes,
but that
that's
is not
the
your aim.
No, that's not the aim. The aim is make it in life, make it work.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, wherever you wanna get to, get there. But it's not necessarily. I call getting an A a fashion.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like putting on clothes. You can choose to put on the fanciest clothes around, or be in your nice looking one and move on.
So if you get C4 throughout, and you will get a school in the year or the womb.
Oh, men can say yeah made the bad. I'm satisfied.
Oh, okay, I see. Peps, back to you. Yeah. Let's be blessing in disguise, so guys.
But do you know, if I take it, I'm cheating too.
You are cheating.
And it's against the rules. That is it.
If you are caught,
It's against
if you are
the
no,
rules. And the thing, you said something. You're like, will you raise up your hand to tell the people you found the paper And do you know when you do that, they are going to suspect you?
Yes.
That's the issue.
So it's better you keep it with you, or
You can take it and keep it with you, but it doesn't mean you should copy.
Then okay.
Oh, do you know when you copy, you've cheated in the exam hall. And when you are being caught, trouble for you.
You know the funny thing, the way you are speaking is like you don't ask anyone during examination hours.
Oh, you see, let me tell you something. With that one, Oh, okay.
No, that's because you are Brella. So you see, I didn't come to you. I came to the people I relate to it. Do you understand? So the way you are talking, like you don't even section A, number 1, number 2. You don't do those things.
Oh man, let me say with French, I'll do it.
With French, you do it.
But
So
the rest...
no, are you aware that one too is also cheating?
Yeah, I know.
Cheating does not
okay,
mean bringing paper.
Okay.
All these
so
things
let's see. I'm writing my
cheating.
French paper and I found
A French essay.
Oh, that one I'll take it. But that one I'll take it.
Why would you take only French, leaving the rest?
I know the rest I can do it, but with the French,
On God, eh. So if Laga was to pie right now, which paper would you be craving for to get Laga?
French.
Why French?
I want to pass French.
You want to pass
I know
French?
I can pass the rest.
You see, the reason why I don't agree with you guys is that you want to pass a paper you don't like. And then once you like, Mom, you want to fail.
I know I'm not going to fail because I know I can do it. That is it.
But for you, Stephen, you don't want anything, cry.
Oh,
You are part of on God people.
yeah,
But
fully.
but you know something, they say examination favors the fool.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that quote too?
Well, examination favors the fool in different ways. Sometimes exams hall, maybe we are born, it's not good in class. At the end of the exams, we are marking instead of 69,
You mean
give me
96?
96.
Hey!
Yeah, it's
You get
true.
it? So that it favors the person. And let me not try and be all good. Let me tell you a way that I get answers in the exams hall. You know, as you are sitting down,
That's
somebody.
cheating.
No. I don't call it a cheat. Let's say somebody behind me is like question 1A.
Yeah, just go through.
I went through that question. I didn't really get it.
Exactly.
But you can't say question 1A.
Super shady.
So I just shade A and go for
Do you
it.
know in the is Laga?
No. Well, it's Laga, but then it doesn't affect me. I've not done any crime. I didn't ask for it.
It's part of examination more
No,
practice.
you're lying.
Hey!
You're lying. I bet you differ. No. So that's how I also enjoy the exams. So people don't know that I do. Sometimes when I sit down, people throw answers around. Sometimes so I realize the answers is wrong. Because the question is that you read
So
it
do you
and
feel like correcting them?
Yeah, sometimes.
So sometimes
But I
you do
don't.
correct them.
Ah.
Why don't you do that? Don't you
Oh.
look wicked?
I don't, you see, let's say I'm trying to correct them and I'm caught. It's like you are cheating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Head
so
boy.
better keep quiet. I mean, you are not supposed to do it and you are doing it after all. Help yourselves out. That's it.
Peps, back to you. Examination favors the fool. How do you take that quote?
It's really, really true. Because I remember in Form 1, I wrote an exam. That's EMAT. I had 87, there was 57. The 57 for section B, that's over 60. And they gave me 57. So I even have the results here, C5 instead of A1.
So you're expecting A1.
Yeah, I was expecting this because I said, can't cry and me share that idea. Because when we are position no ninth.
It was not the best for you.
Nah.
So that circumstance
But I
became
said
a
30
fool.
marks you get it.
You know,
Maybe we'll move.
the boys in my class used to say this, that examination favors the fool.
Yeah.
Let me also give my encounter of the story. We are going to write a paper. I was not well prepared. The only thing I just said before I entered the hall was, God, make me a fool. Since examination favors the fool, you should make me a fool. Funny enough, when you came in, the invigilator was like, you are nice. So I was like, thank God. First thing, he has seen I'm a fool, so I'm nice. Because every girl who likes fooling is actually nice than those who are more serious.
Are you
It's
sure?
true. Peps, don't you like fooling?
A little.
I'm telling you, and it's a fact.
Oh, okay.
So this man started talking to me. In the process, he was like, I know you don't like gowns. Like, yes, it's true. He said, I can help you. Funny, when the man said it, now I didn't talk. I also engaged the man in the conversation. I was like, God, nah, I'm sure this is my talent. So that's why people are saying, Amanda, I like fooling. The fooling son, I at least gone had B2. So I think examination favors the fool in my part.
Yeah.
So you've
even
never...
though the examiner will also be in trouble, but Yeah.
No, that one they don't really encounter that part too, because the invigilators, they are like, they just want to help us to pass.
Fine.
But that is much better than bringing a material inside the
But
exam hall.
to me, they are all the same. If the examiner is helping and
Mm-hmm.
you are helping yourself, what's the difference? Yeah,
So
you're
if
both
the
helping.
examiner was to be your father and he sees you can't do it and he's helping you,
I will expect my father to do us right.
Hey.
That's me.
please, Feb, if your father was to be the invigilator and you were writing a paper, will he look at you to fail?
No.
He's actually going to help you. So what he's doing, is it right or wrong?
Do you know something? I'm not going to say anything right now.
Why?
How can I say what he's doing is not good, and how can I say what he's doing?
What he Stephen again talking about his father, telling his father not to help him and stuff. Master, he be scam. Ghana, who want the son to fail? Who doesn't want the son to attend the big time universities and be employed in the various places, like employed in big places? My brother, Stephen's father will do worse than what he's even saying. He can even go to the extent of looking for the questions on social media and giving it to him to write. So Stephen, you're a big fat liar once again.
Again to Stephen, saying that when his father is later and he's invading, his father knows will help him to pass or something. It's a lie, because in Ghana here, even you know someone, not a family member or something, but just a friend, and he's invading you or beside you in a Wassce room, for sure he wants you to pass. You can't look at you fool. So for that one, I think Stephen's father will help him to pass.
Maybe you've gone to write an exam, you saw a likely question like that and you didn't really study it. You've gone through that encounter and this time it's your life. For Wassce is your life, and you've seen Laga and you are telling me you're going to return it. Are you for real?
Frankly speaking, one, I don't really believe in that statement. It's your life, but then, okay, for sure. Like I was saying, you don't really know this is the actual thing going to come. So I'll learn it like the way I learn any other book.
That's what you're going to actually
Yeah, I'm
do.
not going to put my mind that okay, it's a poor. But
But when
if I'm
when
going to
she
go
was, you know,
through,
when she was talking, she was like, they've written Wassce 2022 on it.
Yes.
And everything,
Good.
everything has been verified.
let me give this situation. Maybe let's say it happened that as they were bringing the papers from the office to the center, they lodged in one class 1st before they sent it, so it was left there. Then I can say that I will take it back to them. That I will do. But if it
So
happens
wait,
that
you will not scan through it.
oh, well, I won't say I will not see. It's a paper you are holding. No, listen, I'm being frank. You are holding. You surely see something. You surely see a question. But I won't take it as in say I'm going to hide it, learn everything, before I send it or something. I'll just take it to them.
For what Stephen and Perpetual said, I don't agree with them, because for me, I'll just look at the questions and then learn, answer them on my own. I will not take any book because I've learned, so I'll not go to any book, but I'll use that report that I had and then make sure that I answer it on my own. And then after that, I'll go cross-check with any textbook to see if I were to be in that exam, so will I pass or will I fail? So that's what I would do.
Share. Who will see Apple 1 hour before time and leave it? Guys, I'm Amanda. I'm a different person altogether. When I even see Apple 30 minutes before time, there's no reason for me to see Apple and pass by. I won't do that. 1 hour before time is like giving me 3 days to learn that paper. I'm actually going to learn in total. I mean in total, word for word, not even excluding a full stop.
Okay, so me finding an apple an hour to an exam is like the greatest blessing ever, because at the my bomb payment that I've been praying for days and weeks and stuff, and I've found it. Like I'm going to put in my everything and just learn it. Like me who be that, and maybe I assume that I've dreamed that maybe that's what the question comes. So when I see it, I'm going to put all my all in it and just learn it. And so if the apple will I rely back onto my brain and what I've learned previously. Okay, so me writing my Wassce and I find a set of answers under my desk or my chair. First of all, I'll pick it up and look at it because I don't know what it is. So I'll pick it up and see whether truly it is the answers to the questions. And you see, I'm not going to copy us in the copy per se, but I'm going to cross-check my answers to see whether what I'm writing is sensible or not. Okay, so to what Steven was saying, that we're going to raise up a sound and send it back to them later. I think that's the worst idea ever. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to help the other friends. So after I'm done, anyone who just wants to just raise up your hand, like how Black Sherif said, raise up your hand, I just pass it to you. And okay.
You know, guys, hey, I've been praying to God and God, help me. And I see jar under my desk when I'm writing my paper, and you want me to submit the jar. Make Rihanna. I won't do that. For me, if I was to see jar under my desk, I would definitely pick it as one of my question papers and just place it under my answer booklet. And just be copying, because I want 8 A's. So you're not the only person out there looking for 8 A's. As I'm here, at least if I don't get 8 A's or 6 A's and I get B's throughout, I'm okay.